Hello, everyone. What is going on? Welcome to your weekly tarot reading and weekly all signs spiritual evolution readings. My name is Jai Gobind. This is your channel for grace. We're going to do a collective reading for everybody where we're going to pull 5 cards: intuition, challenge, overall theme, wisdom from the ancestors, and animal spirit. And then I'm going to go through the entire zodiac, one sign at a time, and go through and pull a couple of cards. We're going to do the Isis Oracle cards, and I'm going to pull a major arcana card for each of the signs for the week so we can get ready. And happy Monday. Welcome in, everybody. It's so exciting to be here. So if you are new to the channel and you're in the live chat, thank you for being here, and please let me know where you're tuning in from. Thank you for also subscribing, for hitting that notification bell, and giving this video a thumbs up. I would so love that. The thumbs up, if you could do that right now if you're live in the chat, gets that video circulating, and we love to get the word out. Also, if you would like to schedule personal readings with me, you can do so on my website, channelforgrace.guru. Click on personal readings. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Channel for Grace. And if you would like to leave a love donation tonight or for any of the videos, you can do so at paypal.me/Eagle Star Yoga. So excited for tonight. Let's see who's in here. Danny, what's up? Dewey, Adrian, how's it going? Abracadabra, welcome in. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Peter. Hey, Miss Joe. Jai Goblins, I know that's funny. Hey, Dave, I've been really good. How are you? So we're going to say a little prayer. Create some sacred space. And from New Hampshire, welcome in, Heavy. Yes, and we'll get started with this reading. Thank you for sharing this video out as well, you guys. You can share it on social media. You can share it, text it to people. All kinds of ways to share. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Christina. So this is some Palo Santo, which helps to call in our spirit guides, our angels, and teachers to come and hold space for us, and also to help clear the energy. And that's exactly what I'm doing. What I'm going to do right now is ask our spirit guides and angels and teachers to be here with us today to help clear the energy of these decks that we are using, and also to help clear my energy so that I can be that open channel of grace, of wisdom, of intuition to flow through me to you. And let's get started. Thank you, universe. We'll shuffle some cards and get going. Yeah, red nails, black shirt, crazy makeup. Dropping cards already. It's all good. Can you guys hear me okay? Just making sure, because I realized I didn't actually put the mic on me. It's on the table, but it's not bad. 3 cards just came out, so I'm going to put them out. You like the look? Nice. Yeah, exactly. Oh, those are definitely part of the reading. Here we go. 4th card. And we're going to pull an animal spirit to guide us for the week. Hey, Teresa, thank you. Sound is good? All right, awesome. Oh, thank you, Dave. So what animal is going to guide us today? The lamb. The lamb. I'm liking that. I really like the lamb. Nice. That's awesome, Christina. I love that. Hey, Ellie, how are you? Okay. This is a really beautiful reading. One thing I'll say before I actually read the cards to you is that this week we're preparing for a full moon on Saturday. It's going to be a full moon in Scorpio. Very like watery sign, sensual sign, emotional as well. It's very deep. It likes to go deep underneath the surface of things. The moon doesn't really like being in Scorpio. I know that much about it. The moon would rather be in Taurus, where, yes, William, Scorpio, where it's more able to connect with that energy, that earthy energy. However, Scorpio forces it to look deep within. So it's a little uncomfortable feeling, but a really great opportunity for everyone to take the time to actualize, to realize, to write down all of the things that you're grateful for and how far you've come since the beginning of the new moon, which was about a little over a week ago. Is that your sign, Dave? Nice. So, interestingly enough, we get the Empress card to begin this reading. And the Empress is this Taurus energy that has been around. We're about to kind of like leave the Taurus energy. There's a lot of planets that were in those signs, but now we're like there's a lot of transitions going on. But the Empress is that central, that grounded, that earthy energy. She is the earth goddess. She is like Gaia. She's like Pachamama. And she wants you to connect with Mother Nature. She wants you to connect with your ability to be creative. This is your creativity. This is fertility. This is all these things that allow you to connect with your essence, your spirit, which helps you move through life with a more inspired ways. So inspiration is going to be very important this week. Connecting in with your creativity, with your ability to create, with your ability to manifest, with your ability to create life. Yeah, I just got a phone call. The challenge is the Ace of Wands. Interesting, because the Ace of Wands is all about expansion, and it's also about inspiration. It is the beginning of an inspired journey, which is exactly the card that we just got. So the Empress tells us it's time to activate our creativity this week. So you got to think about what projects you want to start. Maybe if you're already working on a project, how can you connect to it more deeply, right? Because we're moving into that full moon in Scorpio, which wants you to go kind of underneath the surface. So what can you do to help you like reactivate that fire that needs to be reactivated so that you can finish this project that you haven't done in a long time, right? But this is the beginning of an inspiration, the beginning of a spiritual journey. That is what the Ace of Wands message brings us this week. It's going to be a little bit challenging because the reason this card, the Ace of Wands, is in the challenge position is because new beginnings are they're difficult. Change is difficult. It's hard for us to like be in that space. You know what I mean? And because it's challenging, we tend to be scared of it. We tend to fear it. But don't fear not, because honestly, right now is the time to like get going on whatever goals you have. This is ripe for manifestation right now. We are literally letting go. We got the Eight of Cups. We're literally walking away from situations that no longer serve us. We are walking away. This Eight of Cups shows you the broken cups at the bottom. It's like broken glass. There's nothing left here. There's nothing left. It's time to move on. That is what the card says. And the truth is there's nothing left from, the past. This is not a time to look at the past. This is a time to look forward into your future, into what you want to manifest. It's so important right now. We are, the wisdom from our ancestors card is the Mother of Cups. The Mother of Cups asks us to listen to our intuition, to listen to our psychic abilities. And interestingly enough, this week for our Conversations with Spirit on Thursday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, make sure you are here for that. It's going to be on this channel this week. We're going to talk about intuition. We're going to talk about the gifts that a light worker has or can have in this lifetime. And those gifts are something that you need to cultivate. It is so important for us to cultivate our gifts of intuition, of psychic abilities, of empathy. There's these specific sort of categories that you can kind of look at it as a bigger picture. And that's what we're going to go over with Conversations with Spirit on Thursday. But it's important for you to pay attention to what are your gifts? Like what works for you? What is your most powerful intuitive gift? Start to think about that this week as we start to move closer to this full moon. The Lamb, which I absolutely love, brings this prophetic energy. It talks about a time where almost like this has been predicted or prophesized, and that's really what's going on with the world right now. And it talks about your ability to step into prophecy. Let me show you the picture of the lamb, because this is the for everybody. This is the weekly reading that we starting with. The lamb is a very peaceful energy. It's very prophetic and also very patient. The lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the lamb's message may channel through another person, hint, hint, that's your intuition activating, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. And this is why we get stuck on our path of healing, because we resist the change. We resist the movement. But the essence of this week, like we got with the Ace of Wands, is movement and change, a new spiritual beginning. So if you're not listening to your intuitive powers, if you're not listening to those messages, you're going to have a hard time getting through the week, and you're going to feel this like resistance energy. Approach this gentle creature with utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, and receive. That is such a powerful message, you guys. So here we go. Here's the recap. We get the Empress asking us to step into our creativity. What lights you up? What do you want to create in your life? It doesn't mean you have to like start some kind of big project that you've been wanting to do. What it means is, how can you make every single day of your life into this expressive creation of who you are, right? This creative expression of who you are, right? I have been playing around this weekend with my friend. She actually already left, but we had this whole weekend where we just like hung out. She taught me how to like do makeup stuff, which I've been wanting to learn for a long time. She's really good at it. And we just played and played and played, and we just let our intuition guide us to exactly what we wanted to do, exactly what we wanted to be. And it was really fun. So you need to make life fun this week again, because this is a new spiritual awakening or a new spiritual beginning with the Ace of Wands. You might be coming to the realization that you are now an awakened being, which means you're aware on a bigger scale, on a bigger perspective of what's going on with the world, and you're stepping into purpose. It's time to walk away from those things that no longer serve you. Literally, there's nothing left in this Eight of Cups. There's nothing left with this aspect of your life. You're not going to get anything. There's no point in trying to clean up the mess or pick up the pieces. You literally just have to turn around and walk away. And I love that. Such a powerful message for everybody that's dealing with difficult relationships, with having to release toxic relationships, with having to move on to bigger and better things. It's difficult, but it must be done. Mother of Cups, this is a week of activating our intuition, to listening to our psychic abilities, and the Lamb asks us to literally sit down, be still, listen, and receive the messages. We will be guided. This is a very powerful reading, you guys. What I'm going to do next is shuffle these next cards, and we're going to go through the entire zodiac and give you an even deeper meaning depending on your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign, and your Venus sign. So if you know your astrology chart and you know where your planets lie, then make sure that you look into each of those. So sun sign, rising, moon, and Venus for these next messages. Let's do some shuffling. We'll start with Aries. Yes. Okay, Aries, you get, and I will put timestamps after the video is done being recorded and processed, so make sure you look for that. I usually pin a comment with the timestamps, or I put it, and I also put it in the description of the video. All right, the Judgment card. Here's your mantra for this week, Aries. Aries, rising, Aries moon, and Aries, Venus in Aries. I awaken to the timelessness of body, spirit, and soul, and all illusions are shattered. The Judgment card is here to remind you to stop judging yourself. Stop judging yourself. Hey there, Willie. How's it going? You need to step outside of the victim and what's the other word I'm looking for? Victim control, and then the controller, the whatever. The word's not coming to me. It doesn't matter. But that victim control dynamic, right? You need to like get rid of those thoughts that judge you. Victim mentality is another way to say it, right? You judge yourself and you forget how powerful you are. Or you judge others and you forget how powerful you are and how powerful they are. You need to let that shit go. Okay? I awaken to the timelessness of body, mind, and soul. All illusions are shattered. This is about releasing your illusions majorly this week, Aries. You got the Serpent of Fire. Do not assess your current ability based on past standards, as they no longer apply to you, right? The Eight of Cups. Walk away. You are stronger and more powerful now than you have been before. You need to learn afresh what you are capable of, and Isis helps you now. Ooh, because you're very, very capable, Aries. Here we go, Taurus. Taurus gets the Moon card, and from the Isis Oracle, the Dark Healing Chamber. Wow. Taurus, the Moon. This is your mantra for the week. I use my intuition and intelligence to guide me at all times. And the Moon reminds you to face your fears. To face your fears. And to ask yourself, like, you know that story of like, there are two wolves, you know, and which wolf are you going to feed? One of them takes you towards the light. The other one takes you towards the darkness. Which wolf? The one takes you towards like positive change, positive expression, joy, and the other one takes you towards, you know, the more negative emotions. So which wolf are you going to feed? Sometimes you need to feed the dark wolf, you know what I mean? But a lot of times when you step into the light energy, and you can clear the darkness, because the light brings more knowledge, more clarity into the darkness, and it allows you to see the path more clearly. This week, Taurus, you need to face your fears, your emotional fears. The Dark Healing Chamber. The most challenging task is to take courage in both hands and journey within to meet your own dark self and begin the healing task of bringing love, acceptance, and light to it. The sacred purpose of any enemy, within or without, is to push us to venture inwards, to seek and heal the darkness within. That's amazing, you guys. Oh my God, Taurus. I absolutely love that. I absolutely love that for you. It's a very deep internal process. It's an internal healing that you're going through. It has a lot to do with your emotions. It has a lot to do with like cleaning, taking out the trash, cleaning the garbage out. So beautiful reading for Taurus. Taurus rising, Taurus moon, and Venus in Taurus. Let's move to Gemini. Gemini rising, Gemini moon, and Venus in Gemini. Ooh, the Temperance card. Your mantra, Gemini, is, oh, I love this. May the Lord make me an instrument of peace. May the Lord make me an instrument of peace. Temperance card is about healing, like deep healing. It's the kind of feeling that just, there's no words that have to be said, but you just cry. You just like cry it out. and you just let it out and you just let it flow, and it feels so good. It's about finding balance in your life, that deep, soulful balance. You know where you need to go, Gemini. Sometimes it's easier said than done always, but you know where you need to go. Okay? The healing that has to happen is followed by this very specific card called soul retrieval. This is no joke. This is like the shamanic death. This is like the self-hypnosis, the shamanic journeys, okay? Do you see those healing hands in the picture? Those are your hands reaching for the light. Isis, healing goddess, now offers you spiritual restoration and deep soul healing through the art of soul retrieval, reclaiming pieces of you lost through trauma, old and new. Soon you will enjoy greater wellness, energy, and power. So be willing to go through the healing process, knowing that any emotional clearing taking place is leading you to wholeness. It's amazing how these cards are like stepping up together, and one of them like augments the other, right? Temperance, healing hands. You're reaching towards the light. This is a very deep emotional release, and it's a healing of calling your spirit back, calling those fragmented pieces of yourself that have run away. I do too. Cancer, let's see what we got for you for the week. This beautiful week of activating creativity. Remember the weekly reading, we got the Empress, the Ace of Wands, and the Lamb. So this is all about creativity. So these readings tell you how your specific week is going to go, more clearly defined, whether you're Aries, Taurus, Gemini, so on and so forth. So Cancer rising, Cancer moon, and Venus in Cancer. You get the Fool card, which is about new beginnings. So let's see what this new beginning for you is painted with. Ooh, proper burial for freedom. Oh my God. Here's your mantra for the week, Cancer. I ask the question and cultivate an open mind. Just like the Ace of Wands, you are ready to take that first step. The Fool is the beginning of the journey. You're standing there and you're ready to move forward. So where are you going to go next? You keep that open mind because you allow the universe to guide you every step of the way. From the Isis Oracle. Proper burial for freedom. This is literally the shamanic death ritual. There is nothing to be gained and everything to be lost by trying to hold on to that which no longer serves us. Osiris, Lord of the Dead, guides you now to release that which no longer needs to be a part of your life so that you may be free. Wow. Yes, very serious readings this week for sure. You're the Fool, getting ready for a new journey, but in order to truly be in this space, you need to let those parts of you that no longer serve you die. You need to let that go. You need to have the proper burial for actual freedom, Cancer. Amazing freaking reading, you guys. All right, Leo rising, Leo moon, and Venus in Leo. Oh my God is right. Let's see what we got for Leo. I'm excited for Leo reading. I was excited for the Gemini. It is a little intense for Gemini. I'm not going to lie. It all sounds nice, you know, on the outside, and then when you got to go through it, you're like, whoa, no fun. No bueno. All right, Leo, what we got for you? What's your week like as we get ready for this full moon in Scorpio? We will be doing the full moon ceremony as well on Saturday, so make sure you tune in for that. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. That's some powerful tea talk. Exactly. Let's see. Ooh, it's like taking its time. I want to make sure it comes out right. Yeah, exactly. Leo, Leo rising, Leo moon, and Venus and Leo. What is your message for the week from the major arcana? What is your message from the week from the major arcana, Leo? Ooh, the death card. That's right, Magi readings on Wednesday too, you guys. Yeah, with Danny and Aaron. Here we go. The death card. I surrender my ego and no longer let fear rule my life. I have love, faith, and hope. Leo, this is like time to let go. Time to step through that portal of death. Just walk through the door. It's almost like you got to take off all your clothes and walk through the door. You can't take none of it with you. None of it is going to serve you in your life. So you need to move on from here. Like it's time to get up and start walking. This is like the 8 of Cups. There's nothing left. The only way out is through, and you got to let go. You got to release. You got to move on. You got the Temple of Lapis Lazuli. So let's see what this card has to say to you. Your soul is very ancient and holds the wisdom of star peoples from civilizations with unique high vibrational awareness that can help humanity transition from a culture based in fear to a love-based community. You are here on this planet to be you to the fullest extent possible. Then you will help heal human culture so that the planet may thrive. So in order to fully heal, you got to step through that death portal. You got to let go. You got to release. You got to move on. It's time to move on, Leo. Release it like once and for all, you know? We like to talk a lot about, oh yeah, I'm doing releasing. I'm doing healing. I've been doing healing. But there has to come a point where the conversation switches to something else because you've actually healed and there's no need to talk about it anymore. That's a little bit rough. Virgo rising, Virgo moon, and Venus and Virgo. What do we have for you? Thank you guys so much for being here, by the way. I appreciate your presence here in the chats. If you're new, let me know where you're tuning in from. Virgo, you got the Emperor card. Here is your mantra for the week. I lead with wisdom, integrity, and virtue. This card has an eagle, a bald eagle, which is very closely spiritually connected to God. The eagle helps you get to God faster. It takes you to the light, straight to the light, which makes it a little bit of a rough journey, but definitely one that is fast. You step up fast. You've also got the lion in this card, and the lion is about stepping into your power. So you are stepping into your power when you lead with wisdom, with integrity, and with virtue. That is how you are stepping into power. You need to activate those frequencies within yourself this week. Stay true and be in your power. Couldn't have said it better myself. You are a sovereign divine being with spiritual authority and freedom within. You do not need permission from anyone to be who you are and live your life as you so choose. This is your divine birthright. Guard it as the precious treasure that it is, and remember that you are a divine being, free to be you, but who you truly are is this standing in your power energy, Virgo, where you lead with the wisdom that you receive, the integrity that comes from within, and the virtue that you hold. Very powerful message. Libra rising, Libra moon, and Venus in Libra. Let's see what we got for you today. This little bunny rabbit's running around outside. It's really cute. Let's see. have for Libra? What's the message for Libra for the week? There it is. The Wheel of Fortune. Love that. The Wheel of Fortune is about infinite possibilities. The universe is opening up a very big portal for you to step through this week. But in order to step through it, there is some understanding of how the law of attraction works. You have to like fully want it. You have to fully be in the vibrational frequency of the thing that you want, which means that if you are in a lower emotional frequency, you're not going to attract that thing that you want. You got to match it. So you got to lift your vibration up so that you will match that thing that you want to come to you. Your affirmation for the week, Libra, is there are an infinite number of possibilities in my life. But how are you going to step through? How are you going to awaken them? How are you going to spin the wheel, right? You get the card of magic and ritual. A fact in the external world can be created through inner practice. Heart-centered ritual can support your inner path in the physical world. You are encouraged to enhance your power of regular practice as you grow in grace, love, and ability and wisdom, applying your inner beauty to transforming your outer world. That's how you got to do it. The way that you're going to activate these infinite possibilities is by stepping into ritual, is by stepping into magic, is to understanding how powerful you really are, Libra. You have to be in your heart center. You have to move from that space, which is the space of grace, the space of love, the ability, the wisdom, and inner beauty. And that's how you transform the world, by being in that powerful, sacred space, which is your heart, which is a beautiful message. So that's for you, Libras. We got Scorpio next. Scorpio, Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon, and Venus in Scorpio. So let's see what we got for you guys. The full moon is in your sign, so very freaking exciting. Gonna be a powerful full moon. Gonna be an intense full moon. We will be doing a full moon ceremony on Saturday, so make sure you are here for that. Awesome. All right, Justice card for you, Scorpio. The Justice card. Here's your mantra. I am truthful with others and myself, and I take full responsibility for my choices. The Justice card asks you to step into truth. Who are you? What is your truth? What do you believe in? You're welcome, Christina. You need to step into that. That is what the Justice card brings to you. Your ability to see the truth in a very clear way. Hey, Karina, how's it going? Goddess of 10,000 names. If you have felt constrained by a role, a name, or identity and are wishing for assistance in growing beyond it, or if you have sensed a new role or identity calling you into greater expression and would love some divine help in that growth, this oracle indicates the help you need is already with you, urging your growth from within. So if you have felt a little constrained, this is a card reminding you that you pretty much have what it takes to free yourself. And as Scorpio likes to do, you gotta dig deep. You gotta go into the freaking underneath the surface and look at what's there. What's your truth? Beautiful message for Scorpio. All right, we move on to Capricorn. Capricorn rising, Capricorn moon, and Venus in Capricorn. Let's see what we got for you guys. Taking its time to come out. What's the message for Capricorn for the week as we move into this full moon? The Magician. I love that. You are the Magician, Capricorn. This is about stepping into your magical powers. Here's your mantra for the week. That which I create in the world returns to me. Thanks, Karina. That which I create in the world returns to me. That's the law of attraction right there. Here's your oracle from the Isis cards. Lady of the Stars. Sirius is a celestial goddess, a star of unconditional love and wisdom at an extremely high vibration. She brings deep soul awakening, spiritual gifts, and a high capacity for divine service. She asks you to pay attention now because something significant is taking place at a spiritual level for you at this time. Pay attention, Capricorn. Something powerful is happening. Something magical is happening, and it's all for you. It's all happening for you this week. Keep your eyes and your ears open. Oh, cool, William. Well, congratulations on your son graduating. All right, Aquarius rising, Aquarius moon, and Venus in Aquarius. Let's see what we got for you for the week. Remember, this is a week of expressing our creativity, beginning a new spiritual journey or awakening in a spiritual way, and listening for the messages, activating our intuition, and walking away from everything that doesn't serve us. That was the group reading that I did in the beginning of this video. You get the devil. The devil. Facing my inner demons brings me closer to my authentic self. When does that not? Right? When does that not? This week, you need to face your fears, just like Taurus. Taurus got the moon card and it was facing emotional fears. For you, it's facing trauma. It's facing old wounds. It's letting go of the things and situations that cause you a lot of pain and a lot of suffering. The things that sort of are like addictions. What are the addictions in your life? You got to face your inner demons. Here we go. Power over 7 scorpions. You are being initiated into the magic of conjuring so as to have power to affect lower vibrational forces through your own will and spoken word. You are guided to use this powerful gift with compassion and discernment, with mercy and non-judgment. You can then manage any toxicity in your life swiftly and with great effect. Beautiful. You can manage the toxicity in your life, but you have to know how to do it. And you have to realize that the biggest toxicity in your life doesn't come from outside. It actually comes from within. You've internalized these ways of being that you need to change and you need to shift. You need to make yourself change. You need to step out of those old cycles. That's why you get the Devil card, which is all about addictions. It's crazy that these two cards are very similar. The power of the 7 scorpions means that you are being initiated into the magic of conjuring. So you're getting powers. You're receiving, this ability to make things happen. However, you're also being asked to face those demons. And then don't judge yourself and have compassion for yourself as you step through the process of awakening to the realities of what are the things that really are toxic in your life, especially those thought patterns that are in your head that make you think a certain way about yourself, that bring you down. Those are the negative ones. Hey, Jason, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. And we got Pisces rising, Pisces moon, and Venus in Pisces. Let's see what message we got for you today. So we did the weekly tarot reading for the group, and then now we're going through each of the signs and pulling 2 oracle cards. Thank you guys for being here. Pisces, you get the Hermit card. Hey, Nicole. So this week for you, Pisces, is a journey of like going inward and listening very deeply. That's like the lamb that we got. The lamb is about sitting, listening. Yes, I do make these earrings. Thanks for asking. Sitting, listening, and like letting the messages like seep through, like seep into you. Tomorrow we are doing Jason's interview in the EARTHSCHOOL for Lightworkers, which is going to be really fun. So your mantra, Pisces, is, I journey to a place of solitude to deepen my understanding of self-knowledge. So you go inward and you listen to the messages and you let it all sink in. This is asking you to sit and meditate. There's also a moon in this picture, and we are moving into a full moon in Scorpio on Saturday. So this is asking you to like look at what's going on emotionally underneath the surface. That's Scorpio energy. What's going on underneath the surface? Take a look at it. Take a look at it, a very good look at it. And then and sit with it. Just be with it. You can't change things from one day to the next. It's a gradual process. But if you haven't begun that process, then you definitely need to begin it. You got the Divine Sisterhood card, Pisces. Letting the divine feminine nourish you now into new relationships, collaborations, community, and friendships is very wise. There are many souls with whom you have spiritual contracts decided upon before you were born, who wish to help you and whom you can help too, as you grow together in peace and light and wisdom. So what I'm like sensing with this card, because it's connected to the Hermit, is that these are spirit guides, angels, and teachers that will come to you as you take a moment to sit in meditation, to be in your inner space, to let yourself truly listen. And as you listen, you're gonna hear those voices. You're gonna hear the sacred divine feminine voices that will begin to guide you into which steps to take next in your life this week. So there we have it, you guys. Thank you so much for being here in this broadcast, whether you're here live or whether you are watching the replay. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you guys so much for all of your support and your participation, especially in the chats. If you have any questions, thank you, Shay, leave them in the comments. And I definitely look at all of the comments pretty much as soon as they come in. You're welcome, William. Thanks, Christina. And if you would like to take a look at a really awesome video from this channel, check out Conversations with Spirit. Last week, it came out on Thursday, and we talked about, I believe we talked about empaths. I could be wrong. They're starting to all get meshed together. Yeah, I can't even remember. But anyways, we have like 5 episodes out. And this week on Thursday, we're going to do another episode that's going to be really fun. We're going to talk about intuition. We're going to talk about the gifts of lightworkers. So I hope you guys have an awesome week. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing this video out. And please give it a thumbs up if you can right now. If you're in the chat, that would be really helpful. We will see you. Here's the schedule for the week. Wednesday, we've got Magi readings here at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Thursday, we have Conversations with Spirit at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then on Friday, we have our weekend tarot reading. So love you guys. Also, actually something new. Every Friday, I'm going to be releasing one of my songs. I'm going to actually record it, pre-record it, and then release one song a week So you guys can have those videos and listen to them whenever you need to, and you don't have to, you can just go into the playlist, you know, in my YouTube channel and just listen to those videos whenever you feel you need that little love coming your way. So thank you so much. Congratulations, William, yes, on your son's graduation. Have an awesome week, you guys. See you soon.